Hello everyone, this is Sherif Attallah, Associate Professor of Construction Management, Ball State University. On behalf of Dr. Jim Jones and Mr. Mathew Simpson, I would like to share with you today a presentation on exploratory study of MBA, Master of Business Administration, with a technical specialization in construction and project management. So the agenda for this presentation is as follows. We'll start with the background, why we are doing this study, an introduction with a little bit of literature, highlights from the previous studies done on offering MBA with CM specializations, and then we'll go through the data collected. And the main part of the presentation will be on the different findings, different statistics, and we'll conclude with a brief conclusion for this study. Through our conversations with a lot of the industry partners that we deal with in our department, companies that visit us, companies that we visit, students and alumni who collaborate with us on different ventures, we see that a lot of employees in construction companies, they actually come from a non-technical background, accounting or psychology or any other major. We all know the story of someone finishing a degree and finding themselves attracted to the construction industry for various reasons. So they decide to go that route and learn as much as they can while working in the company. It's not only people with non-technical degrees. We also see a lot of architects and engineers, especially civil engineers, who decide to work in construction companies, either in construction management or even in the field. So again, they are technically qualified in other areas, but when it comes to construction management and making a construction business succeed, they lack some of the skills. So from a very pure business perspective, the more knowledge these people have, whether with non-technical degrees or with technical degrees but not related to construction, in both cases, these employees, the more they know about construction management, the more successful and the better value they can add to their companies. So we decided to go through a collaboration with our business college. We are hosted in the College of Architecture right now as a department, and um, one sort of collaboration with the Miller Business College in Ball State is working on this specialization, and we wanted to do some research, some studies on what's in the market, what's available, and how these specializations are offered across USA. So just some highlights of the literature that we reviewed as we started this study. During the 1960s, as per Hunt and Speck, the trend was to have a general MBA without specializations. However, in the 80s, late 80s, it was found that more MBA programs are going for specializations. They find the students find it more rewarding in many cases. Another study, 2016, it found that out of 1,555 engineers and architects surveyed that are working in construction companies, 80% of them stated that they lack multiple areas or skills in construction management, which is an indication of how important this specialization is for people working in the construction industry. Of course, you can refer to more literature review in the paper when it's published on ASCE website. However, we decided to start and collect data from all available MBA programs that describe their offerings on websites. So we found 368 MBA programs across USA. Out of those, we identified 39 programs that offer CM or PM, which is very, very related or related to CM. So these programs, based on all the available information on their websites, were analyzed across multiple data points so that we can come up with some statistical analysis and get a sense of what kind of offerings, what kind of variety are offered in the American educational system, and try to make a decision or make some decisions based on that. So out of those 368 programs, 11% of these programs are offering either PM or CM. And as I said, although CM might not be mentioned as a clear description, but PM would cover in most cases CM and construction management project techniques. Um, we found that 10% are offering PM. And the main reason probably is that these programs would like to offer a broad perspective to people working in the construction industry and other industries, like, for example, the IT. They use a lot of project management technique. And we found 1% of those offering clearly or a clear description of construction management specialization. As you can see in these charts, out of the 39 programs offering PM or CM, majority of these programs will require 30 to 36 credit hours to finish the MBA degree. Um, Close to a quarter of these degrees require 37 to 48 credit hours, and only a little bit below 20% required 49 plus credit hours, which is honestly a lot of credit hours for sure. When it comes to the requirement to finish the specialization, super majority, 71% of these programs would require 6 to 9 credits. A lot of them, I would say most of them would require 9 credits, which is basically three high-level master degree courses in construction management. Quarter of them would require 12 to 15%, and only 4% of those would require 16 plus credit hours. Again, that's a very good number. It's more than a minor in construction management. We also analyzed the cost of finishing these specialization in CM, PM, MBA specializations, and we found that the cost ranges between less than 500, around 300 plus, and up to close to 2000, around 1800 thousand. That's per credit hour. So it's a wide range depending on the university, the ranking of the university, and also the ranking of the college where the MBA program is being offered. Regarding the content, we found that every MBA program has different approach. We found 113 different courses that are offered in this specialization. After we did some analysis and we removed the similarities and close courses, we found 85 different courses that are detailed in table 1, and you can refer to this table in the paper, of courses in construction management that form this specialization. Regarding the time to complete the MBA program with the specialization, the sweet spot was 24 months, 2 years. That's majority of the programs, and most of them would offer those on campus, 43%, with an online presence of 31%, and mix it 26%. Of course, after the incidence of Corona, that can be different now depending on the situation of each university. A brief conclusion for this study: we did not find a standard curriculum or a standard approach for the content of these specializations in the MBA programs. Some programs would go for the broad, general project management techniques, and some would develop and work on specialized programs in certain areas, and that would definitely attract some students in some areas that have specific targets. In general, the technical specialization will allow students to add value to their companies through advancing their knowledge in this specific area. We are suggesting further research in the area of specific skills and competencies that programs and students can work on and can try to develop more when they take these specializations in MBA. And finally, I would like to thank you for listening to this presentation. I welcome any question, and this is my email, soattallah@bsu.edu. Thank you so much.